Paula was a radiant and vibrant individual who effortlessly drew the attention of those around her. Little did she know, however, that her light also sparked a sense of jealousy in some people. Paula's infectious charm and undeniable magnetism were like a thorn in the side of those who secretly harbored envy. You see, these individuals couldn't bear to witness Paula basking in the limelight while they stood in the shadows, feeling inferior. Their jealousy was evident in the subtle and not so subtle ways they attempted to undermine her happiness. One of the telltale signs of their envy was their relentless efforts to diminish any compliments Paula received. They would audaciously claim that the individuals offering praise were insincere or dishonest, trying to tarnish the value of those kind words. By doing so, they hoped to make Paula feel unworthy and insignificant, all while being reminded of their own insecurities and shortcomings. Not surprisingly, as Paula's success mounted, her jealous acquaintances conveniently disappeared when it was time to celebrate her triumphs. They would avoid her calls, make excuses to skip her joyous occasions, and create barriers to distance themselves from her accomplishments. But why? Because witnessing Paula's happiness only heightened their own insecurity and caused them pain. You see, seeing her shine served as a painful reminder of their own unfulfilled desires, leaving them feeling worse about themselves. Thus, they chose to avoid these situations altogether. Driven by their jealousy, these envious souls would dig deep into Paula's life, relentlessly seeking information about her. They would stalk her social media profiles, pry into her personal affairs through mutual friends, and inquire about her activities and relationships. Their interest, however, was not fueled by genuine concern for Paula's well-being, no. Instead, they sought to find any potential obstacles, any potential misfortune she encountered so they could revel in her downfall. Even worse, they would use any negative information they acquired to tarnish Paula's reputation, spreading false rumors about her without even a second thought. Another unmistakable sign of their jealousy was their persistent effort to belittle Paula's achievements. You see, no matter how great her accomplishments, they would find a way to cast a shadow on her success. If she moved into a new house, they would question the safety of the neighborhood. If she bought a new outfit, they would suggest she hit the gym to improve her appearance, of course. Even when her crush asked her out, they would undermine the connection, insisting that the person couldn't be trusted or that they were not a suitable match. Their sole purpose was to dampen Paula's spirits and focus on the negative aspects, attempting to diminish her joy. Whenever Paula found herself in the presence of these extremely jealous individuals, their treatment of her took a dark turn. Their envy drove them to act unpleasantly, criticizing her every move, pointing out her flaws, and making comparisons to others to reinforce her perceived worthlessness. They had no qualms about embarrassing her in public or making her feel weak and inadequate. You may ask yourself why. Well, by treating Paula poorly, they aim to create a false sense of superiority within themselves, all while tearing down her self-confidence. To these jealous souls, Paula was not just a friend or acquaintance. No, she was a rival. They couldn't bear to see her succeed because every achievement she unlocked felt like a threat to their own unfulfilled lives. Consumed by envy, they constantly compared themselves to Paula, feeling a deep-seated urge to outdo her. at every turn. Lying, cheating, and deceit were fair game in their desperate attempts to cause her downfall. Their relentless pursuit of superiority and power over Paula was fueled by their own misery and dissatisfaction. What made matters worse is that these extremely jealous individuals often despised Paula for no apparent reason. Even with minimal interactions, their hostile attitude towards her was palatable. Their longing for the things she possessed and the success that she achieved fueled their hatred and resentment. Their desperate desire for attention, which they could never seem to obtain, further eroded their self-esteem and intensified their loathing towards Paula. Deep down, these jealous individuals were ashamed of their envy, attempting to hide it from the world. However, body language, well, it portrayed their true feelings. Whenever Paula shared news of her latest achievements, they would instinctively cross their legs, a subconscious sign of feeling threatened and insecure. Their discomfort at hearing positive things about her was unmistakable. Finally, the most disheartening sign of extreme jealousy was their delight at Paula's failures. When bad news reached their ears, a miraculous smile would creep across their faces, revealing their true nature. Rather than concealing their happiness, some would even pretend to offer comfort and support, only to deliver harmful advice that would cause her further downfall. Exploiting her vulnerability, they reveled in her misfortunes, relishing in the opportunity to bring her down and satisfy their own twisted desires. Despite the jealousy that surrounded her, Paula remained blissfully unaware of the toxic energy that lingered in the shadows. Her genuine and compassionate spirit radiated through the town, bringing joy to many lives. While some may have succumbed to envy, Paula's resilience and positive outlook shielded her from the negativity. Unbeknownst to her, she was a shining example of strength and grace in the face of jealousy, inspiring others to rise above their own insecurities and embrace the successes of those around them. If you've enjoyed this story, please consider sharing and subscribing for more. And if you have any ideas for any stories or videos, please let me know. Thank you.